My weight has dropped, my energy is upped, and I feel so much better, and my hip pain is gone because of this. And I don't share it all the time, but this is Purium, and these products, powders and tinctures are like, they come with me in any apartment I'm staying in. When I'm in Vanny B, this is the must-have, because this is how I know I'm covered nutritionally. So I'm having my afternoon smoothie. I have a choice of which protein powder to use. The link is in the bio, and basically I take the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Package with collagen support. The link is there, and I have other goodies I add to my repertoire. So there's a berry protein powder, straight up. I'm not gonna read the ingredients, I don't have my glasses, but this is the Power Shake, and this one has pea protein in it. So in the afternoon, this one I use in the morning with like my blueberries and my chia seeds and my avocado, and I add all of the capsules right into the smoothie, and it's just this smoothie bowl of powerhouse nutritional goodness. And this one, I could just do water. I could add a pear, I could add a banana, I could add chia seeds, which I actually need to get more chia seeds, but I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 tablespoons, and it's changed my life. Like, my hip pain went away. I think it's the collagen support. I also put my super amino acids in right in the smoothie. These are big capsules. I do 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, and I hate to take them. Like, I hate. And I know someone, Barbero, who, Captain Informer on Instagram, he's so knowledgeable about all the products, but he basically chews them, and I've never tasted anything more awful, aside from like noni fruit. I can take any bad taste, but those are like, so I'm going to add ionic elements. That's got like magnesium and trace minerals. So, you know, Shilajit or this. I have Shilajit daily also. Biomedic gets rid of glyphosate, which we all need because it's everywhere in the air. This is separate. This is cocoa hydrate, and I don't like drinking plain water, and this is just so delicious. The extras that I get are cocoa hydrate, aloe digest, biofruit, and green spectrum. Those are my extra ones that I add to water. Revive It All is extra. I think it's energy boosting. Joint Flex, extra. Repair and Recover. I should tell my new friend who's getting it that she should get that Joint Flex. I add barley green juice because I always like extra greens. If you want to recover from working out, you want your greens. The greens make a difference. Back in the day, before I was pregnant with Jada, I worked out a lot. I had a personal trainer. I learned a lot. I worked out a lot. And I remember recovery was so hard. And years later, after being 100% raw, going to Gold's Gyms in Venice Beach with my smoothie, put it in my locker, and it was, I had no recovery time. And I worked out for like 2 hours a day. I was fit and I had zero recovery issues, and I think it's because of all the greens. At the moment, I am raw vegan. You know, I would say almost all, like once in a while I'll have a little teeny slice of gluten-free bread, and a few weeks ago I had a little gluten-free pasta, but for the most part, I don't want it. I don't want anything cooked, so I'm back. I'm gonna put in a couple Renew Hair, Skin and Nails for collagen support. And I think I'll put in, I cut a pear, I'm gonna put in some pear. I added kale this morning to my smoothie. I do add greens, fresh greens, but this pear is so good and so sweet. Wow. I think this is the 5th day of no sugar. No honey, agave, maple syrup, coconut sugar, no dates, no raisins. I will have half to a whole banana a day, and berries. This is the sweetest thing that I've ever tasted. So what happened is when you quit the sugar, any sugar, it's not just refined sugar that's going to cause issues. It could cause inflammation, too much sugar. And now that I've done it, every single berry I taste, it's like the flavors taste so much more like the food without the sugar. It's really weird. So I'm going to put this piece in and save the rest for later because I just don't need that much sweet. It's funny. What am I adding? I could add a little avocado. That makes it creamy and delicious. I always have avocados and bananas and some kind of berry in my situation. I know what I need to like function. So I'm at raw vegan at the moment, 100%. For sure. And happy about it. Like way happy. Because it makes my skin better. It makes me sleep better. It makes me feel like myself. That's what I would say. It's not a struggle. And it's not deprivation. Like I make my Chinese herbal tonic, so I'm using monk fruit, and it's from DuraLife, and it's a monk fruit extract with no erythritol, and I'm loving it. Just a teeny titch of it is all you need, and it has no twang like stevia. So I'm going to blend this. Here in my other apartment, I have Vitamix. In each one of these Airbnbs, there are Vitamixes or Blend Tech. It's like essential. And wow, this looks good. I have to taste it though because I put in the bitter amino acids, which I think is the thing that healed my hip pain. It's a little bitter, but not bad. I could always add monk fruit. I kind of love it. Yeah, I think it's good. This is my self-care. Could add some coconut yogurt on top for probiotics. Peace train. You're an OG. So happy to see you, lovely Dara. I've learned so much from you through the years. I'm watching from Pacifica, California. That's lovely. I'm in Venice Beach in a very cute apartment. It's weird, like I don't need the sweet anymore. It's kind of fun. It's fun to challenge yourself in some ways, and it's fun to have restrictions, kind of like in art school. When the teacher was like, okay, you're going to do this, this, and this. These are the constraints. And it allows for more creativity because you have some guidelines and some restrictions. And so if you crave something, if you're doing no sugar and you crave something sweet, what can I have? Oh, cool. I get to have, and I can make it now, I get to have a chocolate tonic with Dandy Blend. You know, my original energy boosting no coffee or coffee substitute drink. It's my #1 classic tonic, and I put in reishi and chaga and shilajit and a fat, and it's like this warm, creamy, sweet thing, and it's like, yeah, I have this, and then I have that, and that's my happy place with food. A smoothie or a soup. I have a soups and smoothies ebook, and a tonic, and I have a tonics ebook. Kind of craving vanilla peppermint these days. So I'm not in a kitchen with all of my normal Chinese herbs. That's going to change this week. I'm not in my kitchen with all my spices, so I just make do. But I'm thinking I also could go to Anamundi Herbal or Moon Juice around the corner and get what I need. But my favorite is Jing herbs. Like, I love them. I love Jing herbs. So happy to see you. Okay, so happy to see you too. I mean, and then I don't want to waste this, so I'll put a little water in it and drink it. So I don't just flush it, rinse it down the drain. And that's it. I just wanted to say, hey, and tell you guys that soups and smoothies back in the day before Purium did it for me. Now that I have Purium, it's just I'm getting so many nutrients that I can feel it in my skin. You can see it. It's dewy, it's got color. You know, when you think no sugar, you think no refined sugar. But we also got to think about all the glycemic index raisers. So if you don't want to have them and you want to try reducing inflammation and feeling better, then I use monk fruit, vanilla stevia from Omika Organics, or molasses. That's very low glycemic, and it also has iron. So I need to pick up some molasses because that's a treat. Some berries with some coconut yogurt and a drizzle of molasses. I don't know. It's part like you can feel the nutrients from the Purium, and it's part knowing that you're taking care of yourself and not grabbing something weird. There were days where I was a guest at someone's house and I was just grabbing things wherever I went and went out to dinner with people and ate things that weren't in my thing because I wasn't in my rhythm. There were even days where I was so busy here and I didn't get to the market enough. I didn't have the food to always grab. Like dinner time, I'm like, I got nothing here. I had to go to Cafe Gratitude, which is not a bad thing to have to do, but I love to have my sustenance. So in my refrigerator, romaine, kale, cilantro, kimchi, coconut yogurt, some kind of nut milk. I've been enjoying BAM nut milk. And then I always have on my counter avocado, garlic, apple. Today I have pear, and there's berries in the refrigerator. And then today I have cilantro and dill. So my salad tonight's gonna be very herby. And then lemon and lime, and I'm good. So what one thing would you recommend from Purium to start? I would get the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Package. Just a package, and you try it for a month and you see how you feel. If I had to choose, it's very hard because I'm in love with the Aloe Digest and the Cocoa Hydrate and water because I don't like drinking plain water. So those are my things. As far as benefits to, I'll pick 3. Skin, hair, and nails. It's collagen support, helping my skin. Amino acids, I think, help my hip. 5 to 10 a day. Hate taking them. I blend them in my smoothies. These are like, I mean, when you think about spending the money on this versus going to a doctor who actually at my naturopath's office, the acupuncturist heard about my pain and he's like, you should get an MRI. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna get an MRI and then they're gonna recommend a steroid shot and or hip surgery. And I was like, no, thank you. And I just had faith that one day it would get better, but my hips were so bad. One hip was so bad that I couldn't hike with my friends. They're all young and fantastic. And I was like, it hurts. And so when I'd walk to town, uptown Sedona, I felt old. Like, it's not fun. And then in bed at night, it would hurt. And 1 month after, I decided to get the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Package. And 1 month later, I was standing in my kitchen. I remember the moment, and I was like, oh my God, my hip doesn't hurt anymore. It was just like a shocking realization. Hey, Gary. So, lemon watermelon. So, it was like, how could I not have that when it was debilitating? And I feel like it's lucky that I can see on my face when I'm not feeling myself, or my body. I feel thank you to my body when it has aches and pains or itches or whatever, is that it lets you know, your body's letting you know that you need to readjust. Like, thank you so much. But I didn't know what to do. And so it's the amino acids, and I would say a protein powder. I would say this one's the best, my favorite, this dark berry protein powder, because I just had the power shake. This one has like no no like pea protein. This one does. I think it's pea. I don't mind it. I like it. I never used to have things like that before, but it's working for me. This is the Aloe Digest. It's a powder, and you just whisk it in with water or blend it, and you put it in the fridge, and you have the most soothing drink for your intestines. So obviously I can't pick one, because the one ultimate lifestyle transformation package that comes with Biomedic, and it comes with the amino acids, and it comes with 2 protein powders, that's good, but I don't want to give up my other things. This is my food. It's not like supplement. And people are telling me, like, there was these hair in my mouth. Weird. There were these, I have this beautiful family staying here. Like, they're just amazing. Like, the house is so filled with love. And they had guests, and the guests, these 2 women were like, no way, Dara's 57. There's like, no way. We thought she was 40. And they also said they wanted to be me when they grow up. But I've been told I look much younger than my age, and it's because of what I'm up to. I would say it's the raw foods, but this is like, I wouldn't give this up. No way. Especially traveling or being on the go, and you can't chew. How could you ever chew? How are you ever going to get the barley grains like that and all the nutrients? You're just not going to get it in normal food. Unless you're going to the farm, you have a farm, or you're going to the farmer's market and you're really paying attention to make sure you get everything. Even then, you wouldn't be getting as much as I'm getting with this. So I was talking to this beautiful woman today, and I was like, let me just show you, I'll FaceTime you everything. And I was like, if you want, my friend Barbaro can explain everything. And she was like, no, I'm going to just do it with faith, because you don't look 57. Same age. Cheers. Fantastic. And wow. So this will give me energy, and I make gorgeous food. Like, I still eat beautiful food. It's flavorful and crunchy. And my latest favorite thing is coconut yogurt with kimchi, with salt, with pistachios, a little lemon or lime, romaine. And I've been using sriracha lately. I like my spice. This is how low sugar I am. This would have been, I would have used the whole thing, and now I'm like, I don't need the whole thing right now. So we just become more mindful, and we want, when we eat like this and we do the Purium, we don't really need anything else. We're not craving. I think our bodies crave so much because we're trying to get nutrients that we're just not giving our bodies. And so when we give our bodies the nutrients, food, we're not craving weird things. So I'm on my soapbox. The title is Purium. I'm on my Purium soapbox, but it's like I'm walking my talk. I'm not just telling you guys to get this. This is like, there's 2 things I would grab. This, in an emergency. This and my biomat. And some of my markers, because I'm doing amazing artwork these days, if I do say so myself. No, I'm very creative these days. So last night, I just ate these as a treat. And when you cut the sugar and you're cutting nonsense, the food itself just, I couldn't believe how sweet the tomatoes were. I was like, oh, am I cheating on my no sugar diet? It was like that. I made a smoothie, Gary, with Purium. So I'm going to go back to the art studio. I just wanted to say hey and include you in this extravaganza. You can do it. It's worth it, you guys. You don't want to be in the doctors. You don't want to have aches and pains. You want to be an inspiration. You want to be there for the people you love. You're mostly raw vegan. Occasionally you'll have some quinoa or sweet potato. That's fantastic. Like that's like beautiful. And even if you eat and drink this and you have your little whatever proteins you have at night, whether it's fish or chicken or whatever is your thing, doing this during the day and eating your vegetables first at every meal, like literally before Jada would get oatmeal when she was little, she would have lightly steamed broccoli. Okay, I went a little far, but at every meal it was veggies first and then see how much you want to eat of the other thing after. Cheers, you guys. We still laugh about it. Actually, this morning we were laughing about it. I love you. Get your greens on, and I'm going to see you really soon. And message, I see all the messages, all the comments. So if you have any questions about Purium, please let me know. Yes, I don't want the chicken or whatever, but it's fine. Everybody needs to do what's right for them. And I believe once we clean up our bodies, truly clean, void of sugar, void of gluten, void of things that are offenders, then and only then are we going to be able to intuit what our bodies need. Not the yeast, not the parasites, not the, sugar cravings. When we do this, we bring ourselves into an equilibrium and then do whatever your body craves, by all means. It's so true. This is just a cleanup, which is my way of life. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Get your greens on. Hey, Taiwan. Hi, Alana. I just all of a sudden was like, I gotta cut the sugar. And I did. And it feels fantastic. And then other things taste so sweet. The strawberries taste extra sweet. The cherry tomatoes taste extra sweet. Hey, Brent. Cheers. I'll see you guys later.